This is a fan perspective, and it is of Kittie's brand new album, Fire. A band that I've never talked about on here because really I've never given any of their albums a proper listen. And yeah, a new album came out, and one of their songs was on Sirius XM, and I liked it, so I decided to check out the rest of the album. And well, I liked the rest of the album, so we're going to talk about it here, and I'm going to give my perspective on it and what I think is absolutely awesome about this album and why everybody should check this one out. Um, Fire is a seventh studio album by heavy metal band Kittie. And like I've said before, this is the first album I really gave a fair listen to from the band. I like it, so I'll talk about it. Fire to me sounds like mainly a groove metal album. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of this genre, and this album falls into the groove metal genre, and I'm glad to see that genre come back because yeah, there's a lot of genres that don't come back, and knowing and seeing that genre come back is and being blended with all this other styles, it's just been crazy. I've seen it mixed with death metal, I've seen it mixed with black metal, I've seen it mixed with power metal, I've seen it mixed with a bunch of different stuff. This time it's mixed with heavy metal, and yeah, it's pretty fucking good that way. The main element that stood out to me on this album was the vocals, specifically the harsh vocals, as they are as harsh as they come. And yeah, they are pretty fucking harsh on this album. The harsh vocals. Yeah, I absolutely love the harsh vocals on this album. The cleans add to the greatness of the harsh. Throw in good sounding drums and use a good guitar tone with killer riffs. Just makes this a great groove metal album, in my opinion. Just it's it's one of the best groove metal albums I've heard in a long time. There's been a huge resurgence, like I said before, of this genre, and this album is one of the best ones I've seen in the resurgence. Other ones in the resurgence are like Orbit Culture and uh, Soulfly. Soulfly, they still do that. They still do the groove metal style. Um, but yeah, this album is one of the best of the new groove metal albums that come out. This band used to be a new metal band. I think that's the album that's the songs that I listened to previously, and well, I don't like it as good as the groove metal stuff that they came out with now. Standouts, Fire. My first reaction was confusion, as this isn't what I remember from this band because I listened to previously some of the songs from their original like first and second albums, and yeah, not what I remembered from this band from the first. I did hear I Still Wear This Crown from Sirius XM, but yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that this band transitioned to a groove band, and for first off, for because a lot of well-known bands don't really experiment, but this band really has. I've looked back at some of their albums; they have experimented quite often. Uh, with the initial scream and the harsh vocals, I knew it was going to be a difference from what I've heard from this band previously. Fire is an absolutely amazing song to start out with this album, and that initial scream definitely is like jarring because of how harsh the vocals are on that like initial. I Still Wear This Crown. This was the first song I heard from this album, and it was on Sirius XM. What made me check this album out was that the harsh vocals on the song are nasty and surprisingly fit well with the cleans. The main riff is also one of my favorites on this album, and just absolutely amazing song. I Still Wear This Crown. Probably one of the best songs on this album. The next song, however, is the best song on this album, which is Vultures. The best song on the album and extremely catchy. The song is quite soothing on a groove metal album. It still keeps with the groove metal, packing a punch, but still being kind of soothing. And with like how it's written, it kind of has a good rhythm to it when the cleans hit. And the cleans are very catchy on this song. Um, I'm just a fan on the song just because how everything hits you. It's just yeah. Um, we Are the Shadows sounds massive with how high the vocals soar, with how low the guitars are behind it. A well put together song. that I am a fan of because how it is put together. I just absolutely love this song with how it is, just how it progresses along. I just love it. 1 Foot in the Grave, probably the most catchy song and one of the heaviest on this album. How the song progresses is one of the most memorable and one that I will be checking out again, probably going back to quite often because, yeah, fucking awesome song. 1 Foot in the Grave. Grime, the best riff on the album, in my opinion, is in this song. And with the harsh vocals along with the riff, this song hits hard. This song has a huge surprise. I don't want to spoil it near the end. Definitely a surprise that you would hear from like a Pantera album or even an early Soulfly, like the like original groove albums from Soulfly. Definitely throws it back there. It definitely throws it back to old Soulfly and some of the early groove Pantera stuff. Uh, Honestly, this album is probably one of the best of the new age groove metal albums. Uh, definitely gonna definitely check this one out. I absolutely loved it. I can't say enough. But that is where the video's got to end. I hope everyone liked it. I hope everyone likes that I've returned to YouTube. It's been a long time, and yeah, I'm planning on uploading 2 more videos today, so stay tuned for that. Black Dahlia Murder and also Undeath. But yeah, hope everyone liked it, and I will see everyone in the next video whenever I upload again, which will be later today. So stay tuned for that, and peace.